As AI technology continues to gain more momentum in our everyday lives, the state of Texas is now seeing more data centers being built. Over in Abilene, the Stargate facility is under construction, and it's expected to stretch across 1,100 acres of land. Our media partners at Texas Monthly asks if the conservative town is now embracing the AI revolution. We've got Christopher Collins with us tonight. He is the writer behind this article that we're talking about, and he is joining us now for this discussion. Chris, thank you so much for joining us. You know, some people might be wondering why Abilene was chosen for this project.
Yeah, sure. So, I think there are three main reasons why Abilene was selected. First, if you look at Abilene from top down, this is a mid-sized city in west central Texas, about 130,000 people. There are no other big cities around. And if you're a developer trying to build a big data center, that's exactly what you're going to want, is all that space. A second reason is that we have a lot of natural resources here, plentiful natural gas, we have solar, we have wind, we have a lot of wind. And so all those stand to factor into that energy matrix, which is good because these data centers, especially AI data centers, are going to use a lot of power. We're also developing some new nuclear power technologies here at Abilene Christian University that may factor into that energy matrix at some point. But a third really important reason, I think, why Stargate came to Abilene, and it can't really be overstated, is that the city of Abilene and Taylor County entered into a tax abatement agreement for an 85% abatement over 10 years to get Stargate to come here. And if you're thinking about a $3.5 billion project, that's a lot of savings. The completion date's later this year, so I think it's a pretty impressive timeline to reach at the moment.
Sure. And Chris, you spoke about all of the benefits for Stargate to go to Abilene, but what does Abilene get out of this deal?
For one, I think we get some bragging rights. When I talked to the mayor, Weldon Hurt, here about it, he said something along the lines of, we're going to have one of the world's biggest AI data centers right here in Abilene, Texas. Who would have figured? Aside from that, there are short-term economic gains. There are thousands of workers here right now who wouldn't be here otherwise. Mm-hmm. They're doing their shopping, they're buying groceries, they're getting a haircut, they're spending money. Hotels are full, motels, RV parks, all that stuff. And so we're seeing double-digit percentage gains over a previous period in sales tax revenues. We will get 350 jobs. And so because of that, permanent jobs going forward is what's contractually required for the abatement. So it's unknown once all these thousands of workers leave and go to the next city, to the next job, whether we're going to see really good long-term economic prospects from this instead of just the short-term gains.
Gotcha. Let's talk a little bit about the so-called price of progress, because some people have complained about wear and tear on the roads near the site due to heavy trucks that are passing through. What are some of the other concerns that locals there are talking about? What are you hearing?
At night, coming from the site, this used to be a very dark sort of rural area, and now you can't really see the stars. About potential air pollution, from using natural gas to power the facility. There's water consumption. Now, the developers of Stargate will say, we don't think that this is going to use nearly as much water as your typical AI data center. This facility is going to use a lot of power. It's going to need a lot to do the process it has. And locals here are concerned, is this going to strain our local grid?
When we look at the state of Texas, you've written that the state has about 400 data centers, maybe about 90 more that are expected in the state. What does this mean, again, for the power grid?
According to Houston Advanced Research Center, I was talking to them about this, and they've studied the issue closely. The data centers we have in Texas already are using about 8.15 gigawatts of power. That's roughly enough power to electrify half the homes in Texas right now. Mm-hmm. And by the end of the decade, that our power demand total in Texas could double, which could put a big strain. And AI data centers are expected to be a large contributor to that.
Well, Chris, thank you very much for all of your insight. We thank you for tonight's discussion for sure. And of course, you can read his entire article right now. It's available on TexasMonthly.com.